everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm the City Witch. So I have another deck review for you guys today, and this one has been created by Tarako Studio, which is written on the top of the box there. And this is the Golden Dreams Lenormand Oracle deck. I'm quite excited for this one because the artwork looked absolutely stunning, and I've waited for about 3 weeks now for it, but I believe they do print them when you make your order. Now this deck in total with the shipping has cost me $51, which is about £37 in British currency. So it's not too bad. It's not as expensive as some other decks that I have purchased. And I really like the box so far. It's really quite nice. Comes with a number of different languages, so you can select that on the site, and of course all the information for purchasing this will be in the description if you guys are interested. Now all I've done is took the cellophane off this. I've not actually opened the box yet, so I'm quite excited to see the cards. So let's have a look together, shall we, and see what we think. Not easy to get to. There we go. Okay, so it does come with a little guidebook. That's nice because a lot of these don't actually come with a guidebook, and that annoys me. But I like that this one does. It's certainly worth the money then. So it gives you a bit of a history of this style of divination using a Lenormand deck. And then it gives you a brief description of all of the cards in the deck, which is quite nice because I believe this one has some extras in it that doesn't come with a normal Lenormand deck. So I'm quite excited to see what those are, and yeah, and do some divination with them. So there is some cellophane on this, and obviously I don't have a pair of scissors, so I'm going to pause the video and go and get a pair of scissors, guys. Bear with me. So I'm back and I've took the cellophane off. Now one of the things I noticed when I opened the box, sadly, because that was so stiff, it's actually ripped the box a little bit, which is a shame. So the box quality isn't very good. It's a little bit weak and flimsy. So I'm probably going to end up putting these in a pouch or not keeping them in this because of the rip. And this is probably only going to get worse over time as well, which is a shame. But I do like it comes with a guidebook. So first impressions, I love the back. Now for you guys who've watched my other videos on deck reviews, you'll know that I really like when the back is plain and you can't tell which way up the card is, so I really like that. The other thing is this is pretty good quality card stock. It's fairly thick, but it's quite flexible, so these are going to be quite nice to shuffle, I think. Now with them being quite plain black, we are going to end up with some marks or smudges, especially if you have greasy hands, so that puts me off a smidge, but not too much to dislike this deck. So yeah, so far impressions are not bad, just a shame about the rip in the box. So these are the cards. So this is the first one. So this is a matte finish, so as you can see, there's no shine to them, but I like that because it means when doing recordings online for people, it isn't going to be too shiny and they're going to be able to clearly see what the card is. Now, as with Lenormand decks, as we all know, the cards are usually numbered, and then they usually have a card suit that they connect to. So this one is the 9 of Hearts for the Rider, and that is an absolutely stunning card. I really love the artwork on that. It's beautiful. So I'm really liking the style to this one, the art, the colours. It's really quite beautiful, and I love that they've gone with the traditional style, and this creator has jazzed it up a little bit with this nice kind of golden banner here. I also like there's no edging around it. I don't particularly mind having a border, but sometimes it's just nice to have the full image, and I appreciate that with these cards. So yeah, lovely. So I'm now going to show you the cards one at a time, and I'm not going to say too much about the cards other than read the title out, and you know, you might get the odd wow from me if I really like it. So let's get started. So that one obviously is the Rider. Ooh, then we have the Clove. So that's really nice, the clover. I like that a lot. That's so beautiful with the pinks and the little ladybird. That's cute. So then we have the Ship. Oh, that's stunning. Look at that, being attacked by a kraken or something. Oh, I really like that. That's such a beautiful, haunting image. I like that a lot. Ooh, the House. That gives a spooky feel as well. So the house is supposed to be actually quite a positive symbol, but I get quite a creepy vibe from that. But I like that. The Tree, that's quite nice. Kind of reminds me of the Tree of Life, or one of those great trees on the back of a giant turtle or something in Eastern culture. So I quite like that. That's pretty. clouds. It's nice and basic, but again, I get this moody feel from it, quite emotional when I look at it. It's pretty. Ooh, the snake. That's good as well. Really pretty card. And then we get the Coffin, which is number 8. That's nice as well. So far, I am really loving these cards, guys. They're so beautiful. So we have the Bouquet next, and this is like a single flower, so it's not really a bouquet. They could have put more in there, I guess, but that is pretty. Not complaining, because it is a nice image. Ooh, the Scythe. That one's nice as well. Broom. It's nice. I get a very witchy vibe from that. Owls. So this is your birds card. The Child. That's sweet as well. She looks really innocent and playful there. Then we get the Fox. Again, really like that. It's such a pretty fox. I like the autumn look to that card as well. And then we have the bear. Now, usually it's a polar bear, or in the past I've known it to be a polar bear in a lot of the decks I have, but they've gone with a regular brown bear in this one, which is quite nice. I like the mountain look to it as well. Stars, and they've gone with a night sky. It's quite pretty as well. And then the Stork. Oh, the dog. Oh guys, the dog is so pretty. He kind of looks like he's smiling. Oh, I like that. That's got to be one of my favourite cards so far. Ooh, the Tower. That's interesting. So they've gone for quite an historic monument there. Yeah, I get a very ancient vibe from that. Very nice. Garden, and we've got a cute little chipmunk. I think it's interesting how they've gone with kind of a wild look to the park in that one, with this light over a stone bench. Usually the park is quite a colourful, beautiful place covered in flowers and gazebos and has this happy vibe, but this is kind of shrouded in a city in the dark of night. So that, again, really interesting vibes to these cards, but I like it. Then we have the Mountain. Again, I like that because, you know, you can see the canoe and everything, so this definitely makes me feel... It sort of reminds me of America, actually, you know, with the canoeing and everything, going out into the wilds and doing some hunting or fishing, perhaps. So that's quite a nice image. The Crossroads, that's really simple, but I resonate with that quite a lot. I like that. Oh, mice. That's cute. I'm not sure what he's resting on, actually, there. I don't know if it's some kind of lens or something reflective. I'm not quite sure what he's resting on, but I like the image. It's very nice. Also, he looks more like a rat than a mouse, but hey ho. The heart. So a nice simple image for the heart. I do like that it's got this kind of key aspect to it, though. It's if the heart is locked and you have to access it with a key or be given the key to someone's heart. So that's quite a nice symbology. Ring. I like that because this is not just a ring, but you've got the whole treasure aspect there and treasuring that commitment and that dedication to love. That's nice. Book, and what I love about this one, guys, the book, so you've got one closed and one open, so you could read this in 2 ways. You could concentrate on being an open book, secrets and knowledge revealed, or closed book as in something's closed off, hidden from you and you have to search for it. So I like that they've incorporated both symbolism in that card. It's usually one or the other in my experience. Then we've got the letter, and again, I like that this is in a bottle floating in the ocean. That is really nice as well. So we come to our first man card. So he looks almost like Shakespearean or a writer or something. Our first woman card. What's interesting about this is she's got a ferret in her lap. She's very pretty though, I'd say. Then we have the Lilies card, and again, that's quite pretty. The Sun card, that's nice as well. I get a very Adam and Eve feel from that with the beautiful red apple. Temptation indeed. Oh, the Moon card. Oh, that's stunning. Oh, I really like that. Yeah. I like how, I don't know if you noticed that actually, just to show you that. you can see how the smoke from the house is forming the moon in that. So that's more like a spiritually kind of image. I really like that. Then we've got the key. Simple but effective. And then we come to the fish, which is quite nice, goldfish. And then we've got the ankh. And the cross. That's quite nice as well. I don't usually like the symbolism of the cross, with being obviously spiritual and a witch myself, but I can appreciate the symbolism for others and what it represents, and that is quite a beautiful image, and it's very peaceful. I don't feel sad looking at that at all, so I don't feel like it's a grave or anything. I think it's quite a spiritual, sacred space when I see that, which is very lovely. So this is where we get into some extra cards that, you know, aren't normally in the deck. So for this one as an extra, we have Pandora's box, which is really interesting. You can see all the different things that are being released from it, all the different spirits and influences on mankind. And actually you can see their expressions as well, which gives you a hint as to which ones they are. So that's quite nice. Then we have the snail, and that is quite cute. I get a very fairy kind of vibe from that one. Then we have the magic lamp. That's nice as well. And then we have keyhole. I like that as well, because we have a key and we have the locked heart. So these together in a reading could be very prophetic. I like that. Islands, that's nice as well. Really beautiful, stunning artwork to these cards. He's really thought about it. The hourglass. I like how it's green sand as well, because everyone always goes for plain sand, and I quite like when hourglasses have coloured sand. Mine has black sand in it, and I've got a little one purple sand for cooking, so I like that. Balloon. It's a hot air balloon, so that's nice. And then we have arch. So that is the full deck, guys. I absolutely love this deck. I don't mind the box so much being ripped and a bit flimsy, because the deck alone is worth it. And as I was handling the cards, they were really nice in my hands, guys. As I say, they're quite good quality card stock. I mean, yes, they are flexible, but I don't feel like I would bend or rip these or anything like that. I will say it would have been nice if the edges were a little bit gilded, perhaps, to match maybe the box in some kind of yellowy theme, or perhaps black edging. But I only paid 37 quid for them, and that includes the shipping. I'm very pleased with what I got, and I love that it comes with a little guidebook. As I say, most of these Lenormand decks that are made by people on Etsy, they don't tend to include guidebooks. All the ones I bought so far don't have a guidebook, so I really appreciate that he's included one with this. So nice. And I'm just wondering what some of these extra cards mean. So just going to look at the snail, because that fascinated me. So this is about slow, steady, fertile, time, change, adaptable, flexible growth and protective. This can show us that we don't need to rush around to be safe. We need to work with what we have, just like the snail works with its shell. We can play to our own strengths, just like the snail does every day. Release your beliefs of not getting things done on time, and trust your process, and simply stay present and chug along. No sense in causing yourself any extra stress. Oh, I like that. That's really nice. And actually that resonates with me quite a lot with the snail energy. So yeah, appreciate it. It's a shame that they've only included one man and one woman. I think I would have liked there to have been an extra man and an extra woman. These days, most Lenormand decks are coming with two, because obviously mixed relationships with genders. So man and man, woman and woman, and so on and so forth. So it's nice to have some extras, but this only comes with one of each. It's okay. I guess maybe you could buy some extras, or I might mention it to him and say it would be nice if there was an extra opportunity to buy some more cards, like another man or a woman to be included, and see if they'll actually think upon that and allow you to boost your deck a bit with some other options. But I certainly like this deck. I would easily score it an 8 out of 10, perhaps even a 9. I'd say the box lets it down a bit because it's a bit flimsy, and I have ripped it in the opening process. But I guess for you guys who are aware of this, just open it maybe with a bit more care than I did. I was like excited that I kind of like, you know, dived into it. Yeah, so that is the deck, guys. So to say, if you're interested in buying this deck, all the details will be in the description to the Etsy page where you can buy it. There are some other options on there, and this company is really good, and I didn't have any problems ordering it. It's arrived within 3 weeks, considering it's come from a different country, so they're quite quick shipping it. And yeah, and it arrived very, very well packaged. So definitely a good company to buy from, and they certainly get a thumbs up from me. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. If you did enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up and click the bell so YouTube will tell you when my next video comes out. And if you'd like to support me or offer light and love to this channel, all the ways you can do that are in the description, which is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course I'm on Patreon for those who would like to support me. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you soon. Blessed be.